CNN News 18's Neetu joining me on the phone line. Neetu, a very good morning to you. Could you give us more details about the procession?
Oommen Chandy was indeed a mass leader. That was, though master strategician, he was a mass leader, always amongst the people. We are right now outside his residence, on the street outside his residence in Jagadi in Thiruvananthapuram. From here, this funeral procession will be going towards Puthuppally in Kottayam through the MC road. And we've seen that on both sides of the road, early in the morning itself, people have gathered up in large numbers to pay their respects to former Chief Minister Oommen Chandy. Now, in this ambulance vehicle, his mortal remains have been brought out from his residence here, and in that open vehicle of the provided by the state government, by the KSRTC, it is in that vehicle the funeral procession will go. Here we can see that even at this stage, hundreds have thronged his house here early in the morning, raising slogans like Oommen Chandy has not passed away, he lives through us, and Kunyunyu was his name that he was fondly called by the people of Puthuppally and across the state. So these are some of the slogans that they are raising, and we can see that the vehicle has come here, and it is in this open vehicle that the mortal remains of Oommen Chandy will be taken from here to Puthuppally. From yesterday, when his flight landed in Thiruvananthapuram, large numbers have gathered like this to pay their respects at his home, at the airport, on both sides of the airport. Though there are only a few kilometers from the airport to about 20 kilometers from the airport to his residence, it took almost 2 hours for them to reach the house. Hundreds were waiting right from early morning at his residence here, and even at the Darbar Hall where the Chief Minister, the ministers had paid their respects. There also a large number of people have turned up. So this is what we are seeing in Thiruvananthapuram, the love for Oommen Chandy, the mass leader. Now, during his tenure, even as Chief Minister or opposition leader, Oommen Chandy was always seen amongst the people. We could never spot Oommen Chandy alone, because he would always be talking to the people, listening to their problems, and every Sunday he will be in his constituency in Puthuppally. He was called to the Delhi by the central leadership of the Congress several times. Now the mortal remains of Oommen Chandy is being shifted from that small ambulance to this vehicle, which they will be taking. The funeral procession will go from Thiruvananthapuram. So they have shifted Oommen Chandy, the mortal remains of Oommen Chandy, into that vehicle. His family members and Minister Vasavan will also be going along in this funeral procession. Now, Oommen Chandy was serving as the MLA of Puthuppally for the 53rd year. He was still the MLA when he passed away yesterday. He was known as a master. We saw that leaders like A.K. Antony breaking down when they saw Oommen Chandy last evening. CM was trying hard to hold back his tears when he remembered Oommen Chandy. So what the Congress leader says, that this is a vacuum which they can never fill, because that was the stature of this leader, always amongst the masses, not by himself in Puthuppally. Central leadership invited him several times to Delhi, but he wanted to serve in Kerala, in Puthuppally, and when he passed away yesterday, it was his 53rd year serving as the MLA of the people of Puthuppally.
Neetu, thank you so much for bringing in all those crucial details. It's